This is one of your headers again with spotting guide that has every single animal hanging out here on the reserve. And although I can't promise you we'll see all of them everywhere together, I'm sure. The okapi. Now the okapi might look like they're related to the zebra because of those neat stripes that they have, but they're actually a relative of the giraffe. Up on your left hand side is your saddle-billed stork. Let's see who else is over here. On the bongo do is it mimics the effect of sunlight shining in through any leaves or branches. So it's shining right through, and like there's nobody. There are some pink-backed pelicans. Now, does anybody know why the pink-backed pelican is called the pink-backed pelican? Any guesses? Pink-backed pelican, where did that name come from? But they have a pink back! Whoa, that's so crazy! How did you know? Still a pink-backed pelican gets their name from that pink back that they have. They get a whole lot brighter during mating season. Some of the pelicans are blushes. Oh, hippos don't know how to swim. So, instead of swimming, what they're not wanting to do is they actually walk along the bottom of the river. Kind of like what you can see now. You see them walking along the bottom of the river? Now, hippos can move pretty fast. A hippo can walk anywhere from around 8 to 12 miles an hour underwater, and they're big to pull before. It's kind of tricky, right? Yeah. Now, because the hippo has the strongest bite of any animal out here on the reserve, they have a bite strength of around 2,000 pounds of pressure per square inch. That means that they can bite through just about anything. Now, this bite tree is also known as the tree of life. Kind of like that tree you saw coming to the park, right? Right. Yeah. Except that tree had a whole lot more leaves on it, didn't it? Yeah. Now, the neat thing about the baobab tree is that for now, the way we can tell these giraffes are Maasai giraffes is actually the shape of their patches. So you'll notice how their patches have that rough edge around them. That rough edge is how we can differentiate. And also hanging out over here are some Ankole cattle. Now the Ankole cattle, those catch the big old horns, and they're one of 2 domesticated species of animal that live out here on the reserve. Coming up over on your right hand side, that teeny tiny antelope that counts like a s'more is the spurring box, and those gray fellas up there are wildebeest. Roughly 1.5 million wildebeest will make this trip. Now, this migration can be anywhere from 500 to 1,000 miles, which is about the same size as the entire East Coast. So imagine New York to Florida. Doesn't that sound like so much fun? Yeah? Has anybody made that trip before? Yeah. Me too. I'm from Connecticut. I know it way too well. You can go to be about 6 feet tall. They can do a pretty big jump as well. And Eli can jump about 8 feet up in the air. Now another ram, so that's one big bravery. Now, giraffes get a lot of their height from their long neck. Does anybody know how many vertebrae a giraffe's neck? Or do you have any guesses? 4. Tongue to reach up and grab down those branches. We see an elephant all by themselves like this. Oh, and over on your left is a mandrill, who is the world's largest monkey. So an elephant grabs the snack over here on the right and then walks to the left. Let's see if that's because they are. Throughout the day, elephants will spray themselves with dirt and mud and hay. And what they said is it helps to cool them down. And it also helps protect their skin, kind of like a natural sunscreen. This species of flamingo, which is why they're a little bit of a lighter pink than what we're used to, right? Now, does anybody know how flamingos get their color? From the shrimp that they eat, yeah. So flamingos eat a special kind of shrimp called brine shrimp. This is my favorite spot right here. And brine shrimp have a protein in them called beta-carotene, or a larger amount of that beta-carotene, in order to get to that nice and bright pink that we all know and love. Now, black rhinos. Now, does anybody know how to tell the difference between the 2 of them? I'll give you a hint, it's not the color. And graze any grasses compared to the black rhinos, which are browsers, and they use their pointed upper lip to reach up into bushes and grab down food to eat. By these rhinos as well, that their ears are kind of like a constant swivel, and this is because rhinos have amazing hearing. They're able to actually turn and point their ears into whatever direction they sense sound coming from. They actually secrete oil from their skin that makes them hydrophobic. So does anybody know what hydrophobic means?
Yes.
Yeah, repels water. So the same way that when we wear raincoats or rain boots, water just kind of beat up and roll right off of them, it does this for the water bugs' fur. So if it's raining, kind of like you can see now, some little beads of water on top of them, water will beat up and roll right off of their fur in order to keep them nice hours a day, sleeping or resting. Now, there's only 24 hours in the day, so that means that the lions spend the majority of their day resting. This can do all the times better than ours do during the day. Warthogs actually back into their burrows and they'll have their little tongue sticking out the front as a way to ward off any would-be predators. Now, I think these ostriches are protecting something. Earlier today, I saw them over on the right, so maybe if we look to the right, we might see any, I don't know, what would an ostrich be protecting? Maybe some eggs? Oh my goodness, there they are! The ostrich eggs! Hey, though, did you see on the right?
The whale mother.
Now, does anybody know how many chicken eggs you think an ostrich egg? Any guess? You know, the Nigerian dwarf goats might be teeny tiny, but they are fully grown. They have one stomach with 4 chambers, and there's one stomach with 4 chambers. Means they can digest just about anything. If you guys look, those are my favorite too.
That's pretty.
Ooh. So what was this is a new one? Well, so all of you guys get to go well and have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
We'll be dropping you off right up ahead. If you guys want to check out even more